Welcome to the Woodlands at Royal Oak Burial Park. The Woodlands is the first natural burial site located in an urban setting in Canada. Natural burial, also referred to as green burial, is viewed as a statement of personal values for those who seek to minimize their impact on the local and global environment. For people who are mindful of the cyclical nature of life, natural burial is a spiritually fulfilling alternative to cremation or conventional burial. Human remains are prepared for natural burial without embalming and are buried in a fully biodegradable casket or alternative container. The remains and container are buried directly in the ground, and no outside liner or vault is used. After a natural burial takes place, each grave is planted with indigenous species of ground cover and plants. Some graves also have trees planted over them. Eventually, when all the graves are used, the woodlands will have been fully reforested with native plants and trees. These plantings become living memorials for all those interred in the woodlands. And the entire area is a living testament to the environment, a place where individual graves become part of the natural landscape and the larger local ecosystem.
Green or natural burial is nothing new and is really the oldest form of interment practiced by the earliest forms of human civilization. The modern green burial movement got its start in Great Britain in the mid-1990s and has proven to be an increasingly preferred method of final disposition for that nation. In Victoria, a combination of local advocacy and families requesting this service spurred us to adopt the green burial concept for the burial park.
Our first Woodlands Natural Burial Zone occupies approximately 1/3 of an acre in the northwest section of Royal Oak Burial Park. There are 255 graves located within the woodlands. As the site begins to be fully utilized, even the roads will be removed and replaced with additional grave space. Human remains and cremation ashes can be buried in our natural burial sites. The scattering of cremation ashes can also be accommodated in the woodlands.
The families who choose woodlands interment express a deep affinity with the local and global environment. This form of burial is an extension of how they live an environmentally sensitive life. They believe green burial is an expression of the cycles of human life in sync with nature's seasonal cycles.
A unique part of the Woodlands natural burial sites is the absence of individual markers or monuments. Green burial is about the collective restoration of a natural state of planting, so only communal memorial boulders are used to signify the burials that have occurred in the area. Eventually, the visitation of individual graves will not be possible. Only a narrow walking path winding its way through the reforested site will connect at small clearings where the community memorials are located.
We also recognize that some families still want to minimize their impact on the environment, but still have a traditional remembrance site. For these families, we can accommodate a hybrid natural burial in our conventional interment sections. The burial takes place with no embalming, a biodegradable casket, and direct contact with the earth. But following interment, a more traditional marker can be placed, and the individual site will be able to be visited.
People also like that Royal Oak Burial Park is committed to green burials and the environment. Every Woodlands natural burial zone is protected in perpetuity and cannot be converted at any future date into a conventional interment zone. And the burial park has committed to incorporating natural burial zones into 50% of the remaining land inventory it has available for future expansion. Royal Oak Burial Park is all about offering families options, and the Woodlands Natural Burial Zone is just one such choice they can provide. Serving Greater Victoria families since 1923, community-owned, not-for-profit, Royal Oak Burial Park.